I kind of like these flash request post videos. That's a cool idea. Good job, Lee. Yeah. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. And I promised the other day, well, I did a post and it's a flash request. Whoever, gets the most likes. And I believe this one technically has the most likes because it was suggested twice by two different people. And I think the likes combined is the most. And it is Baker Street by, I admit, I have a 50-50 shot at this. I'm going to say it's Gerry. Watch it be Gary. I'm going to say Gerry. This is Gerry Rafferty. He's a Scottish singer-songwriter. Gerry Rafferty. And this was a single released in February of 1978. It won the 1979 Ivor Novello Award for Best Song Musically and Lyrically. It also reached top 3 in the UK, US, elsewhere, and apparently it's known for its saxophone riff. Who, by the way, is played by probably the best name I've read today, and I've read some pretty good names, Raphael Ravenscroft. Sounds like a video game character. I love it, man. All right, let's go. And this goes out to Chas B and Heidi as well, because they both recommended this song on the same thread. So thank you to you both. Hopefully this is good. And I picked because I don't want to hear any crap from anybody. I picked the longest version I could find. I'm guessing this is the album version. There was a single version. I'm not going through that nonsense. We're going to listen to the real one. So here we go. If y'all aren't subscribed, help a brother out. Click that icon right below my face. This is obviously just a free video I'm throwing out to y'all. You guys picked it. Thank you for being the best community on the internet. I truly appreciate all of your support. And let's keep going, huh? All right. Gerry Rafferty. I pray it's not Gary. I'm going to be so mad. Gerry Rafferty, Baker Street, the long version. 3, 2, 1.
Winding your way down on Baker Street, light in your head and dead on your feet. Well, another crazy day. You'll drink the night away and forget about everything. This city desert makes you feel so cold. It's got so many people, but it's got no soul, and it's taken you so long to find out you were wrong when you thought it held everything.
I love his voice.
You used to think that it was so easy. You used to say that it was so easy, but you're trying now. Another year and then you'd be happy. Just one more year and then you'd be happy.
That instrumentation is
You're
fantastic.
you're crying now.
Sounds like Steely Dan at points, actually.
He's got this dream about buying some land.
Not the vocals, but like the instrumentation.
Give up the booze and the one-night stands, and then he'll settle down in some quiet little town and forget about everything. But you know he'll always keep moving. You know he's never gonna stop moving, 'cause he's rolling, he's the rolling stone. When you wake up, it's a new morning. The sun is shining, it's a new morning. And you're going home.
That sax is crazy. That just screams out 1980s to me for some reason. And this is off his album City to City. Makes me feel like I'm walking down some like city street, you know? I see why that sax is so much like so loved from this. That's iconic as hell, and I heard that that was the first time I ever heard it. That's crazy. Well, man, that was yet again another great request from our community. You guys rock. The last one was Funk 49 by James Gang. Now this one, man, I think we got ourselves a community, guys. Y'all know what you're talking about. I appreciate that because I don't know, I'm not one to waste time, you know what I mean? And there is, I hate to say it, but there is some music out there that kind of would be a waste of time, you know? And we have not had a, okay, I won't say we haven't had a single video like that, but for the most part, every request I get, it's always on point in some form or fashion. There's always something to love. So you guys just, I don't know. I mean, you're not going to like waste your effort, time, and money just to send in something that's not good, you know? So I appreciate that you guys always give me the best because this has been one hell of a journey, and I don't know how I would have gone on this journey without you guys, so I'm very thankful. All right, so like I said, Raphael Ravenscroft on the alto and soprano sax, Hugh Burns on lead guitar, we've heard that name before, Nigel Jenkins on rhythm guitar, Tommy Erie on synthesizer and electric acoustic piano, Gary Taylor on bass, Henry Spinetti on drums, Glenn LeFleur on congas, and Graham Prescott did the string arrangements. And then, of course, Gerry Rafferty on lead vocals and rhythm guitar, which he had a great voice, man. It's sad that sax like takes away from the rest of the song, like the focus at least, you know. Not that it takes away; it's not reductive in the slightest. It's the best part of the song, honestly. But if you like strip that sax away and just have everything else, the guitar was very pretty. The bass and the drums were thumping at points, especially in that bridge section. Like those drums were definitely thumping. And that was Henry Spinetti, I'm guessing. Enrico Antonio Gigor Spinetti. That's his full name. Hugh Burns what was he in? He was also on Careless Whisper by George Michael / Wham. He's played on so many different albums. Holy crap. So Pet Shop Boys? No. Paul McCartney. All right, that's where I know him from. Yeah, he wasn't in Wings. He was. What was he in? Was he in the solo? I can't remember, but yeah, I do remember him from McCartney. Yeah, I definitely would say that obviously the sax is the best part, but the vocals would be in the second, runner-up slot. And I also feel like those drums, when they did come in, they were really, really good. And it did good job, Lee. It did kind of give me a vibe of, the 80s stuff that was coming around the corner. It did have like a twinge of like 80s pop, sort of rock, jazz, whatever you want to call it, because the genres were like hybridizing at this point, and everything was just cross-pollinating, and everything was just up. And eventually you end up what we have nowadays, and it's every genre in one. Like literally, one song will contain every genre known to man. It's insane. That's what happens, though. I mean, there's only so many notes to play, and there's only so many, chord progressions. I mean, you got to get creative, obviously, but people just would rather mix styles than make new ones, and I feel like that's what our problem is. We're too wrapped up in mixing this with that to get something. Ooh, that sounds cool. That's something new. Well, why don't you just do something new? I mean, you can always do that and mix things together, but I don't know, man. I feel like if we want to emulate the best parts of the 60s and the 70s and the art department and music itself, I would say the spontaneousness, the improv, the dedication, the actual talent, and you have to actually go through stuff to be able to write about stuff. And a lot of people these days, my age especially, haven't gone through a damn thing in their lives that isn't, some kind of normal, just everyday life occurrence. Of course, there's people like me that have suffered for years. You know what I mean? I suffered. When you have no idea. I suffered for a long time. And it was all of my own doing. I could have ended it with the phone call, but I continued to do it for years and years and years because I didn't want to fess up and deal with my own shit, I didn't want to admit that I was scared and that I missed my dad and that it hurt me that he left, and died. So it's all about discovery, man, and everyone's on different levels of stuff. And I just feel like you got to give people grace, because I would want someone to do that to me if I was, I don't know. But I think that was great. Thank you for such a great pick, my awesome community. But that was Chas B and Heidi who requested that song, and I really appreciate y'all mentioning that one because that was really, really good. It definitely had that 80s twinge to it, but obviously it came out in the late 70s, so this is like, I'm guessing, disco time, right? I'm starting to learn the decades and the certain years, and there was a Summer of Love back in the 60s and stuff, like there's different, every year there was something different and popping off, and I don't know, man. Now stuff's going on nowadays and it's just not looking good, man. Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about that. Whew. Buckle up, folks, it's gonna be a hell of a year. Yeah, I think that's it, though. I don't have anything else to add. I definitely want to hear more, though. If you guys have any other suggestions by Mr. Rafferty, I'd be down to listen to more, definitely. I don't know exactly what you'd consider this. Like, I guess it's like soft rock, jazz influenced a little bit, maybe. Like, I don't know. What would you call this? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching. Patreon, right there. That's a picture of it. There's a link in the description. Join the $15 tier or up. You get one free request a month and access to our patrons-only Discord, all of our blocked videos, full album reactions. There's a lot of stuff on there. Hours and hours of bonus content. If you are a fan of the channel, that's the way to go. We'd love to have you over there. Come hang out in the Discord, chat with us, and bullshit. And there's also a PayPal as well in the description if you want to send a tip or a request in that way. Thanks for watching. Bye.